thought you were going to stay out of my business. This is my troll and a guest. Good morning. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good morning. Goodbye. I actually got the scoring right on the shaft right there. You see it? Right there. Something must have hit it. Ain't no good. Not leaking yet, so that's the main thing, right? Leaks, I have to do something different, don't I? Yep. I got some scrapage. Until I use the truck, it doesn't sit around. Good time to clean them. I'll wipe them down a little bit here and there. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in. If you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. Waiting on stuff. I don't know when it all will get here, so we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And we got bad weather coming in today again. So, yep, I don't know. I don't know. Got 6 watching. Thanks for coming in, all 6 of you. I appreciate it. I know they'll disappear on me. They always do. Because, yep, see there? They come and go. I get a lot of people from other other countries coming in here. I got UK, of course, 'cause I got my troll that comes in, stuff like that. So, yeah. It's all right. I get the views. Yeah, you come in and watch me, I get the views. I appreciate it. Even the trolls help you out. They just don't realize it, I guess. Yep. I usually wait and get people come in here that want to chit chat with me. Then it usually goes better. But they don't chit chat, and it's really hard to do a live stream, especially it's Saturday. I mean, realistically, come on, guys. Everybody, you know, maybe Sunday some places, but most times Saturdays people got lives. They work all week, and they don't want to spend it on YouTube, unless they're just having me, getting up, having coffee or whatever. So, I appreciate everybody that comes in. I really do. You don't have to be here. I understand that. So, if you're a subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel as well. Uh, pretty soon here, I'll be doing what my channel is really known for, and it's how-to videos. I'm going to be going back to the side-by-side content, how to fix them, how to do those type of videos because they do quite well for me. This is just I do this in between the RC star stuff, so you know, gives me something to do in the winter months, and gives me something to put out. I do RC car rides, trail runs with these in the summertime. I'll take these out and run them. Even a Jeep will get ran. So, yep. Um, this truck here is kind of one of my favorites. So, because I put a lot of work in it. So, give me a minute, guys. I got to do something. I'm back. I had to do something. Something was bugging me. Yep. This is one of my favorites because it started its life as. Let's see here. Get this out. Right here. Let's see. There you go. That's just started its life as a Laegendary Grando. That was this truck. You can spot it, like the roof rack. There it is. Mirrors, yeah, snorkel on it. You can see it sticking up on the other side picture there. Yep, there it is. So, yeah, took a $100 car and made it worth a $1,500 car. Made it into a $1,500 car. So, yeah. And it's basically the Grando is a clone of the uh, Axial SCX 102 is what this is a clone of, 10.2, 10.3. Yeah, so this is a clone, so axial parts do fit on it. So the axles, which are all billet aluminum, front and rear, are for an axial SCX 10.2. So the shocks are for an axial as well. The shock keys, drive shafts are for an axial. So yeah, so this basically is an axial now. The only thing gives the ground away at the ground really is the gold 4-link bars, and you'll see a little bit of gold on the transmission housing. You can see I've changed out the motor in it. It does have a 2-speed in it to shift it high and low. So, yep. The batteries location, you can see the shock key right there. See the battery sitting in there. The battery's in storage mode, what they call it. So, yep. So, yeah, this started its life as a Legendary Grando. $101 I paid for it. It was an Amazon Prime special. I paid $101 for it, and it was a 10 scale right there. Really nice truck. Somebody wants to get into this and don't have a whole lot of money. And this was the exact same truck I had, right down to the gaudy orange and black body. I got rid of it. So, yeah, and that started it, replaced the body. Then I said, I don't want body mounts, so I went to Velcro mounts. Then I did that. Then I said, well, I get a new body, I might as well take the I took all the good off this one, threw the body away, and I decided before I painted it, I wanted a rack, so I put the rack on there and I hooked it all in so the lights do work. And I took the snorkels and mirrors off this truck and put them on here. And yeah, so yep, it all worked out. The tires and wheels, I actually thought I threw them away. I found one in a box. They're good starter wheels for anybody that's going to get one of these. Wants to get a truck, these will get you going. These tires will work fairly good. You're going to want to eventually change them out because they are glued onto the rims. They're not bead locked, so when you change them out, you got to replace the rims and tires. But you can see the gold 4-link bars in the front and stuff like that. Does come with it did come with a winch as well as light bars and a 2-speed. So it's not a bad deal for somebody wanting to get an RC crawler that has basically the startings of good options that you can build off it. So it is a hobby grade, so you can do whatever you want with it after you get it, you know. Just slowly build up. First thing I do is lose the body and change tires and wheels. And yeah, order up a set of LiPo batteries and a charger for it. Because you can run it on LiPos. You got to change a setting on the ESC, but you put it on LiPos and the truck just wakes right up and works much better. If you want to do a trail walk with it, in stock form, it'll do about 5 miles plus. So it works out well, you know, for somebody just getting started. They have a good website, and they actually got a number you can call right there to talk for support if you got an issue with it. So their customer support is really good. So, yep. And yeah, this is the instruction book that came with it. And you can order. They got a green and white body, or here's the one body that was on it. So you can order the green and white one. You can order all these parts, mirrors and body clips, battery, the controller, charger. Yeah, so you can, yeah, they get snorkel. They give you the winch, the whole 9 yards. So even a receiver for it. So 5-channel receiver. So yep. So you can get a lot of, you know, and it's a nice instruction booklet. It's not like a lot of these guys do. You know, they give you literally every part you may need. There's a frame rails even. So they give you everything. They even, you know, like breakdown of the shocks. That's the other thing. The shocks are, they're okay. They're oil filled, but they're kind of big looking. I mean, they'll work for you. To me, it's sprung kind of heavy, so you may want to. That's the only reason I changed the shocks out, is because of spring. Then there's the differentials the stock diffs. Obviously, this has different axles now. This has spools, but then you can give you a breakdown of the axles, bearings. It does have full bearings, so there's a full bearing kit. So they give you a lot of stuff for the money. There's your front axle. There's your servo mount. So yeah, chassis with a 2-speed. You can order the 2-speed as an assembly. Motor, transmission. Yeah, there's the 2-speed. So you can order it as assembly. You can order the tires and wheels. You want to get another set for it. Yeah, it'll get you going. Oh yeah, they make other cars. They make 8-scale. Then right here's the Grando. And here's the green and white one, which that body's kind of cool, but for some reason they charge you extra because of that body on it. It works well. The headlights, the fronts are kind of cartoonish. This one here, the front looks a little bit better. You can order up grill kits, decal kits, and change it out a little bit. You can see what the body looks like on the other one. Then they make nitro trucks as well. Then they also do the sprint buggies, the 4-wheel drive buggies. And we go over here, we got some stadium trucks. They call them Thunders right here. These are brushless. They make it. These are brushless trucks here, so they're going to be kind of quick. Then they have brush trucks. These looks like a copy, like the Traxxas, like Revos and stuff like that. Then if you go to the next page, they got 12 scale, smaller trucks. They have 12 scale. That's a brushless there. This is a brush truck over here. They call it Onyx. Then they got the Sonic section. These are 16 scale, brushless. And they also do them in brushed as well. If we go to the next page, they got the 18 scale trucks. The Sting, which is a brushless. Then they also offer a 1/20th scale, that's kind of an odd size, but brush truck. I think that's it. So this is the trucks they offer. Amazon, you can get these trucks. Depending on what you want to spend, they can be, a couple $100 all the way up, depending on what you want to do. You go to Amazon, or you can go to Laegendary.com. Right there's a website, and you can go there and order directly through them, I believe. And replacement parts available at you can order your parts right from the website. So, yeah, they're a pretty good line. And quite honestly, I was impressed with the truck when I got it in stock form. It's a little different now because here it is. When I got it in stock form, the gear mesh and the gear noise, it was so flipping quiet running. You didn't hear no gear. You didn't hardly hear the motor in it or anything like that. And no, it worked well. But the problem I had is when I put new axles in it, I had to re-gear it. And when I did that, I put a 21-turn motor in it. Well, when I did that, it made it a little louder, per se. It has like a 35-turn motor. It comes with it. So if you want to just take this truck and change the body out and put a set of wheels on it, you could do that, and it would work good for you. For the money, I think the green and white one is $150 or $180, and it comes with a nickel metal hydrate battery, which that'll get you going, but you're going to want to all you do is you go into the ESC and you unplug a little chip and plug it into a new in. Then you can run it through a LiPo through it. It comes with the Dean's connectors per se. This has different ESC in it. This has got a Hobby Wing ESC, a programmable one in it now. But yeah, you can put that in it, and it will wake the truck right up. I mean, it'll be snappier, it'll be faster. It'll also, your run time will be much better than on the nickel metal. If you just did the LiPo batteries and left it alone in stock form, probably 4 or 5 miles on a battery pack. So if you buy two, you'll get bored before you run out of juice. When I do a trail run like with this truck, I'll take two batteries with me, but typically I only need one battery. And I'm gone. It may only appear that it's like a 20-minute video, but I was gone probably 40 minutes to an hour with it. So yeah, so that's running it, climbing hills and going over stuff and running it through sand. So yep. So yep. Somebody needs one, and you really want to just get something to get started. You can get you one of these trucks. The only problem with them is if anything breaks on them, you're on your own. But they do offer warranty because they sent me one to do a review on, and the problem is it needed just this bumper piece, that bumper. Well, it costs them more to ship me that $15 piece of bumper than it would be to return the truck. So what they did, they said, just keep the truck and we will ship you another truck. And so I'm just waiting for that to get here. I got a notification it may show up today, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't really need two of these trucks. But yeah, so yeah, this is MM99. This is the V2 version. It's a newer version. And I'll tell you right now, the shocks are junk. It's got plastic drive shafts, plastic four links, and that. It's a cheap truck. It's a $76 truck, but it does have full light kit. The one I got does not have the light bar, but it has the servo right on the axle, which they did get smart there. But there's no bearings in this truck. It's all bushings. So the truck I have, which is sitting right there, I went through the axles. Now it has full bearings in it and better metal axles in it. So ring and pinion gear. So I've already changed some stuff out in it. It was about $40 for the parts. So, but yeah. So then if you want to go to 6 scale, you go to Rock Hobbies, or you can get this from Amazon, and that's a 6 scale 1941 Willys Jeep. It's an MB, which means Model B. It has a non-directional skinny tires, which actually do work quite well on it. It has a 35 turn motor. It's a really fast walking space. It comes with shovel and an axe on it. The Soldiers did not come with it. I put them in there. There's General Patton standing there in the gear. The canvas top is extra. It costs you like $20 for the canvas top. This here does run a 2S LiPo. You don't really need to put a 3S in it. It's just overkill, and it's something like that. It's pretty scale running with a 2S. So I walked it one day. I did a video with it, and I walked it, and I ended up, how long was I gone? Well, it was from here to the campground. It's a mile. So then I went around through the campground. So I pushed it probably 6 miles on a battery pack. So it did pretty good. The controller for it is right there. That's the controller for the Jeep. This is for the blue truck right here. So, yep. Then up here I have it, my Traxxas TRX4 Sport. Then I have my FMS Chevy Blazer sitting there, a little one. On the floor I got my, this truck here is a project truck. It was a Red Cat Gen 7 that I completely redid. It has rock lights and headlights and tail lights, a working winch, stuff like that. Then I got a little mini Willy's Jeep sitting there. What I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to, It's a leaf spring truck, so eventually I think I'm gonna open the axles up and change them out as well. But that'd be about it. I just did it for a project truck. But yeah, these are just some of the trucks. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming in. I know you guys aren't speaking. 8 thumbs up. Thank you. That's awesome that you guys are doing it. I didn't even ask for that. Uh, for the thumbs up. You guys are awesome for that, doing that. I appreciate it. Yep. We're talking about the Willys, and here it is. Yeah. Um, it's pretty scale. Uh, Rock Hobby or FMS, which same company makes it. It's got a little padded seats. It's got that box there is the reason for that is they've got shock towers, and they did that so that the suspension would clear. So they put a fake looking box in the back end of it. So it looks like he's hauling gear, and yeah, it has a padded seats. The steering wheel does turn with the driver. It's got the shift levers and four-wheel drive levers, functioning mirror, working mirrors. Uh, like I said, you can get the canvas top, which is right there. It has, let's see here. Oh, I was misreading that. I looked wrong. We had no thumbs up. I thought I have 8 people watching. But yeah, you can see the interior, the layout of the interior. If you can, give me a thumbs up. It helps with the analytics. It helps YouTube know what to do with my channel. It'd be awesome as well. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. It'd be awesome. Doesn't cost nothing to hit that thumbs up or subscribe, ring the bell, click all. It's all free. It just helps YouTube know what to do with my channel. If you can do that, it'd be awesome. Got 12 watching. Yeah, it's pretty scale. It's got working lights. You got your shovel and your axe on the side. The skinny tires. You can get a 37 millimeter cannon to pull behind it. You can also get a trailer to go behind it. Eventually, I'll probably do something like that, but it's cold. I need to get some super chats, and need to get some members and memberships and stuff like that to come in. People to join my channel and that to help me out. Costs money. I get stuff sent to me occasionally, but I spend more than I get for free. So put it that way. So, but yeah. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell, give me a thumbs up, and the whole 9 yards. And feel free to talk to me in the chat. Don't bite. Pretty easygoing guy. Yeah, feel free to say hello to me, and I'll respond back to you. I don't bite. Trying to get to another milestone. I'm away. I just hit 3,700, and I'm well into well over 3,700 now. I'm away to the next part of it. So, yep. Yeah, if you can, hit that thumbs up for me to help me out a lot. If you guys don't want to talk, that's okay. I know I get people from other countries coming in here. I get people that don't speak English. They just kind of watch in the background and stuff like that, which is it's all cool. I mean, I still appreciate it. I still get the views. It just makes it a little harder because then I got to sit there and you know, think of things to say or topics. Typically on Saturdays are usually the good days. That's the day that typically I would do two live streams on a Saturday. So, but yeah, we just need some more people to talk to me in here. Got 23 watching. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for coming in, hanging out. And everybody says, well, you don't have that many people watching. What you're looking at, what you're not looking at, is the total view count for the live stream. People can come and go. You may only get 6 or 8. This is a good thing for anybody that's getting on YouTube. Um, you may think, well, I'm not getting nobody in there. And okay, you get 15 here, you get 15 there, you get 9, you get 6, you get 3. The end result at the end of a live stream, on an average, like I do, I get over 400 views from a live stream. And the 400 views changes into watch hours. So if I say do a live stream, I get 300, say 380 views. That equates to almost 4 watch hours off the live stream, and that's how they also determine your videos. And so if I get 4 hours from this live stream, and say I do one later on today, and I get more people coming in. I had one live stream, I got 40.22.225 watch hours from it. And the video is up. And these are legit views. Somebody said I buy subscribers and views. No, I don't do none of that crap. I just do my little thing here. But it was legit, and it was 15,000 people in 1 hour. They were coming and going, coming and going. I went and checked my analytics to verify this. I even questioned it myself. I brought it up in one of my live streams. Then I went to check my analytics and the countries that are coming into my channel, and a lot of them are non-English speaking countries that come in here. And I mean, I had them from Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, believe it or not, Moscow. I've had people come in from Taiwan. He hasn't been here a while. I don't know where he's been. Taiwan. I've had people come in from, I don't know, Japan area somewhere. All over India. I think I've had people from Colombia come in here as well. South Brazil, all over. So I get people in here, and what I'm thinking is most of them are non-English speaking countries or people. They come in here and they'll watch, just sit there and watch. So, so it's all good. I mean, makes it a little harder for me because I have to come up with things to say to keep my live stream going. Normally I would get burned out and say, well, I'm going to head out, but I get that a little bit here. I do have to get off here a little bit because I got to get bundled up. I got bird feeders to fill and stuff like that. But yeah. Yep. Got 9 watching right now. 9 whole people. But yeah, that's a little bit about my channel, about my life. Try to keep her easy going, keep the drama out of here. That's a big thing. Keep her wholesome, keep it so, I can't control who comes in here. And I have kids come in here, young kids. I can't very well say my settings say 18 plus. You can't be here, you better leave. I can't very well say that. So I just, you know, we just control language, control what we talk about. So, you know, yeah. I got 10 watching. If you do my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. And yes, this is a RC car. I had somebody come in here one day and says, "Oh, those are RCs. I thought they were real." Yeah. So this is an RC car. So, yep. Got dirty tires because I have ran it. It works well. It's a full bearing kit, metal gears. Um, it's a triangulated 3-link with a painted bar in the front and a 4-link in the back. It's supposed to have leaf springs, but unfortunately, nobody makes leaf spring kits for them yet. And if they did, I'd be looking at it and converting it over. But I haven't found anybody that makes a leaf spring kit for it yet. So, yep, it's pretty scale, and it's super scale actually. It's got a few things that would go against it. The suspension is a big thing. The axle housings, the pigs or the differentials were supposed to be offset on these. One is to one side, and the other one, the rear goes to another side where they're centered. So the axles and suspensions would be the things that would go against it. But other than that, it's most generally on it. You don't see the bottom of the truck when it's in the videos, so you can kind of see the 4-link bars there. So yeah, it's pretty scale. Right now, the buttons on the rim, they're supposed to be there because they're a 2-piece trim. They're like carriage bolts, and they had nuts on them so they could split the rims to take the tire off, to change out the tubes, and get her going again if they had a flat tire. So, yep. Yeah, it's been pretty constant in here, 7-9, 7-9. So I'm assuming these 7-9 are subscribers and maybe a troll. But everybody's welcome here. Just don't cause drama. That's a big thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so right now I'm just working on getting some watch hours. Get the additional watch hours I need to get my channel fully monetized. It's got a partial. When you get to a certain number of subscribers and a certain number of watch hours, I think it's 3,000 or something like that. Then they partially monetize you. Then when you hit another level, that's when they start running your ads in your videos now. They've changed it a little bit, but yep. So the revenue I would make off this would be super thanks and super chats, and eventually, when that time for full monetization, they'll look at the total views, which I got 360 some thousand views. They'll look at that, then they'll look at my watch hours, which is 6,000 something. Then they will, uh, that's how they determine what you get paid, which is about the 22nd each month. You get a money deposited into your checking account or savings account, whatever you want it to go into. So, but then when you become monetized, you have to do what they call a W-9 form here in the United States, and this is considered a business, which means any video you put out any shot of you in the video is copyright protected. That means nobody can use your content now. They've changed the policies, and between that and legal help, that's how I figured it out. They changed the policies now, so if anybody uses any of your content in any way or form, uses your likeness in a video and or channel art or whatever, that is considered a blatant copyright, and you'll get a strike. And after 3 strikes, you lose your channel, basically. Then after, if you come back and you keep doing it after so many strikes, you lose the privilege of being on YouTube. They'll just take your channel down, and they'll block your IP, and they won't let you come back on. So they can ban you, literally ban you from YouTube after so many strikes. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Be careful of, guys. Uh, you know, I just thought I'd put that out there. A little FYI for people that are thinking of YouTube or wanting to do it or whatever. You got to and that copyright deal not only applies to me, it applies to anybody. After you hit 1,000 subscribers, the copyright tool kicks in, and once it kicks in, it will literally search the whole of YouTube and make sure nobody's using your content. So, and if they are, then at that point, mine is set for automatic because of issues I had. Um, they will do a takedown of the content almost within the hour. So, yep. So they've changed it now. That's why everybody just needs to play nice, you know. Being a troll, being you know, not a nice person to people on here is, they don't want that no more. So they're just slowly trying to make it more friendlier. Because if you was to do the comparison, there are more people on YouTube right now than there are on Facebook. Facebook is going the way of, to me, of MySpace. I have Facebook because my family's on there, but other than that, I don't get on there that much. And but yeah, eventually, uh, I think Facebook will, as you know, it will cease to exist. It will, you know, it's like MySpace. MySpace, when I first got out, that was before Facebook, and it went good. Then Justin Timberlake, the singer, bought it, and he turned it into a music site where people could put like their SoundCloud and Spotify, you know, put their videos out and put out their new music, just to help new music creators. Well, they did that, it killed it. So, yeah. Hello there. How are you, Dalton? Yeah. So it killed MySpace, and I think YouTube is getting to the point where I don't know, they're too much into rules and policies there. I mean, so uh, I think eventually Facebook, as you know, it's going to be changed and disappeared. Uh, it'll go away, MySpace, and then because everybody's going to a site, which I've been there too. I left X. I went to a site called Blue Sky, and everybody's gonna say, well, that's that site for the political site for the Democrats go to and all that. But no, it has other things. You can go there, and it's like their version of YouTube. They have gardening feeds you can watch. You can do all this stuff, and it's a pretty cool site. You don't get all the drama in it and stuff like that. So I went over there, got rid of X, because all I was seeing was a lot of drama. So I went over there, and yeah, it's a lot nicer platform to me. I think if it's done right, it could replace Facebook, quite honestly, because you still get people can talk to you, they can message you, they can, you can post your little ditties in the feed, and your videos are limited to I don't know, 30, 40 seconds, little snippet videos, and so to me it works good. Uh, they can be. This truck is because it's all custom built. They can be. They can be anywhere from a couple $100 to well over 1,000, well over $1,500 for a truck. So these are all custom built. That's why they're so expensive. So, yep. This one here is custom built, and that one is custom built. And this one here actually is, I've changed a few things on, not too much. Then this one here is, I just redid the axles on it. I got to do a little work on it today at some point. But this truck here is to buy that 6 scale Jeep, about 350, 370, something like that. Then the soldiers, you can get soldiers from Amazon as well. They had one there, but trouble is these are World War II soldiers are in it, so they were pretty correct for the beach. Yeah, these trucks here, soldiers here actually cost more than the truck did. Amazon, you can buy one like for $30, a soldier to put in it. Then you spend another $20 for the canvas top. So, but you don't get batteries or nothing with it. It comes with a radio. This radio, you don't get batteries with it. So, lipos and a charger. Time you get buy this truck with one soldier, you can be 500-600 bucks. Time you walk away. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. If you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. It'd be awesome. Thanks for the hearts, who's ever doing it. Glad you liking the live stream. So, yep. This is like I said, it's all custom. It's got billet axles in it, stainless steel drive shafts and stuff like that. Internally sprung shocks with 20 weight oil in them. So, yep. Uh, you know what? People ask me that, and it's really hard. I'll show you why. I'll tell you why. This truck here is a 1941 Willys MB, which means Model B. Doesn't mean it's a military truck. The MBs typically had a shovel and a axe on them. Well, you see, my dad was in World War II, about the time that he drove one of these in World War II. He drove this. He drove what they call a deuce and a half, which is a tandem axle, big truck, cargo truck, So he drove that truck, but he was stationed in the Philippines, and he actually drove for General MacArthur. And so if I had to pick an absolute favorite, it would be this one for that reason, because going off my daddy, he's my daddy, military background. He was in the Philippines. He was in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, and as well, he was stationed in Tahiti towards the end of his, when he was sent over there, his term. And so I would say this truck here is one of my favorites. World War II. As a matter of fact, this guy here is modeled after my dad. I got him because as far as looks and everything, he's as close as you can get to what my dad looked like. So this guy is modeled after my dad. His nickname was Bud. Then my good friend just lost his dad. His dad's name was Levon. So this is Levon and Bud. These soldiers are. Then you go over here. This is General Patton. You can see his pearl-handled revolver right there. So we got General Patton here. So for that reason, this has to be my favorite vehicle. And it's the one I will never change the looks of it. It will never be converted, get big tires, made modernized, anything. It's going to stay a military-looking vehicle. Yeah, so gets down to this is my favorite. I have trucks I like. I like this truck, but I also like to run this truck. You know, I can run this truck, do a video with it, and go on a trail walk, and I get more people stopping me. I have this and one other truck that I like, and I can run this truck with the soldiers in it. You'd be surprised the people that stop and ask, where do you get something like this? And it's not that hard of a vehicle to get. You can go to Amazon and order it. So they also make a smaller version of this truck. So they make a 12 scale. So you can get it in a 12 scale. So that is, gets right down to it. Yep. He was with General MacArthur until MacArthur got, fired, terminated from the Philippines. Then when MacArthur left, he was there a little short time afterwards. Then he got transferred to, like I said, another part of the Philippines, and he was also in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, which was a terrible battle, and a lot of people died in that battle, and so he did that. So this is kind of, I guess you call it a memorial to my dad. This truck is. I had no intent to change anything on it. I bought it this way. The super skinny tires actually work quite well. It even has the jerry can in the back and a spare and everything else. It's got a pintle hook hitch on it. Lights work. Yeah, this is by far, I have to say, my favorite because it's like memorial to my dad. So me and my dad were really close up until he died. He died of a massive heart attack. I went and seen him a week or so prior to. We're talking and hanging out with him, and next thing you know, I get a call from my sister that he had passed away. He died of a heart aneurysm, and yeah, by the time he hit the floor, he was gone. So yeah, so I'd say, to make a long story short, this is my favorite, just because of what it's so scale, and it's so cool. So, yep. I appreciate the one thumbs up, guys. For too long, I'm gonna back out of here though because I got to get bird feeders filled. The birds are hanging around. I can hear them outside looking for food. I go feed the birds, and yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm 68 years old, so I'm almost 70. So, yeah, my dad was in World War II. He went in and, say he was born in 23. So he went in just as the start of it, when the United States went in. He got drafted and went in, and he was there until 45? 45, I think he's when he left. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much for that. But that was a long question, long answer to what is my favorite vehicle, and that is why this is my favorite. That's why it always sits here. I leave it sit right on the desk, just like you see it sitting here. Yes, it does run. The battery's in storage mode right now, but it does run. It works well. A really fast pace. You can keep up with it. It's not a ripper. It's scale. It works. It works really good in scale speed. So, well, I try to be respectful to people. I try to answer questions. Um, you know, if people want to ask me questions, I try to. I Well, happy birthday to you. Um, I try to answer questions. I try to encourage people. I love history. You wouldn't believe how many videos on YouTube I watch of World War II history. Uh, about Hitler and all the crap he did, and I like that part of it because it's nice to do a live stream like this and also do a little history, talk history about it, talk about, like, you know, um, these trucks, what they were used for. And at some point, I really do want to go to Normandy, France, because you can go there and they have guys that will take you and show you all the battle sites. And you literally ride in one of these trucks that are 100% accurate, 100%. They're nothing changed on them. Motors, wheels, everything. They look just like you see here. And they'll take you on I think it's a 6-hour tour, and you end up going to Omaha Beach and all those beaches that you read about in history. And I really want to do that at some point. I think that would be a cool thing to do. Fly over there and go and do that. And to me, that would be the coolest thing ever. So eventually we will. Um, so because I can look at it too. That's something. I've always had RC cars. Gosh, my first wasn't really an RC car. My first ever car I bought was what they call a Cox, C-O-X. You can look it up, Baja Bug. It had a little Cox motor. It had a lever you flip to put it in gear. It had no clutch. And how it steered is it had a little flipper lever in there, and you turn it, either go right, straight, left, or right. And the body would flip up. You'd use a 9-volt battery, put a little Cox fuel in it, and you'd fire it up, and you'd walk behind it. And I was, probably 8, 9 years old. And I recently went looking for one because I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool to get another one. Them things are going for $600 now. So, yeah, I'd like to have one, but unless somebody's got one, they want to send it to me to restore. I can't justify $600 for it. I could buy one of these new for that. And that was my first. My first electric car was a Tamiya S10 pickup. I did that because I went into a hobby. No, it was a Associated Gold Tub Stadium buggy. It was a buggy. And I think I paid a whopping $150 for it as a kit, and I built it. And that kit now, just the body with wheels and tires, the chassis is almost $400. So then I went to a Traxxas S10 pickup, and I did them, and they were going to race them. Well, it kind of never did come into play. I built that. It was kind of cool, but it was a heavy truck. It wasn't really a good off-road truck, put it that way. And I had that. Then I went from there to um, I got into nitro. I ended up with 34 nitro trucks. I used to do it in Grand Rapids. They had the monster truck races, and I used to do the. I was working at a hobby shop at the time. We they Clear Channel Communication hired us or to go down there, and I took a whole bunch of trucks. I took 9 of my buddies, and we went down there, and we would run them on the floor. We made jump ramps. I was jumping crush cars. I actually had a custom made gravedigger done up, and I have a picture that's Gary Porter holding it, and he autographed it. I met Dennis Anderson, Dan Evans, who lives right up here by me now, uh, Gary Kohler, uh, Steve Kohler, I'm sorry, Steve Kohler. I met Carl Van Horn. I met a lot of the monster truck racers. I did that for 12 years, and once I got out of that, I sold the nitro stuff, and I took a hiatus from it. Then I decided I wanted to build another truck, so in 2006, no, was it 2006? Yeah, actually, it was about 2004. I went and ordered this, which I still have it. It works. This is a Tamiya 350 high lifter, and I built this truck in 2004. And then I went from there. I got it running last year. Went all through it. Put new motors and new electronics in it. Went through the whole truck. I'd actually this year. Well, last year I decided that I wanted to get back into RC, so the end result is I bought that truck, I bought that. I got this horse trading it from a guy, but I had a actual Capra, and I traded him for it. I bought, this was sent to me, that I bought. I bought. This was sent to me to do a review on, the little gray one, that I bought. Then I have a big 7-scale truck in the back room. It was sent to me, and I did it for a review. So that's basically how I got into RC. But this channel is not solely about RC cars. I built this channel around, I have a Polaris Ranger, and that's why it's called Trail Rider 570. And that Ranger, I do trail rides with it in the summer. I do product reviews. People send me stuff to put on it, and in turn I do product reviews with it. It is a sponsor. This channel is a sponsored channel as well. So, but it's a lot of hard work. I have 4 channel sponsors that help me out. They send me stuff, and so yeah. So I kind of go all over the place. The RC stuff is kind of I call it my filler thing. It gives me something to do. I can sit in here and I can go through a car and rebuild it or whatever, and keeps the mind going. Keeps you active. And then, but yeah, that's how I got into RC cars. My first one ever was a Cox Baja Bug. Then they also made a trike, and I had that, and I wish I had both of them, but I hadn't even seen the trike. And they had just a flip a lever, and it puts it in gear, and you put it on the ground, and it just runs. It weren't that fast, so yep. So that's how I got into RC. Then as I got older, I discovered that the nitro wasn't the way to go. I went to electric trucks, and And that's where we're at now, just electric trucks. To me, there's less maintenance, other than checking shock oils and making sure the diffs are greased in them. You basically just run the things. So I only had one truck. I only had one truck, and that was this one. Um, it had a um, steering servo failure on it. Actually, no, it was the blue one. It was that truck. I was running it, and I lost steering, and the stock servo went out. So that's why I put a different servo on it. That's how I got into RC cars. So, but I appreciate everybody who comes in today. You guys are awesome as always. Gonna have to get out of here. I've been on 67 minutes now, and I appreciate your. Um, you've been here before. I recognize your name. I appreciate your questions. I know you're a young man, but you're a very nice young man. I like to have people come in like that. It gives me something to talk about, and it makes time go by faster. So, everybody, thanks for coming in. It's Trail Rider 570 saying goodbye and God bless, and I'll see you later. Thank you, Arthur. You're great. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. But thanks for coming in, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye for now, everybody, and God bless. I'll see you next time.